Welcome back to the Spyro into the Dragonfly Let's Play. This part we'll be doing the ice level, Monkey Monastery.
Great job, young dragon.
And disappearing monkey, okay? And we'll be getting on the... no we won't, but we're going there anyway. The hot air balloon goes out and Spyro's just like, wait for me, no! But yeah, we got all these monks, these monkey monks. Monkey is my English. Viewers may recognise from the Johnny Vegas PG Tips adverts, and maybe some of our. I keep saying our. You're not me. You're a viewer. Maybe some of my American. I guess they did show it in England too. Maybe, I don't know. Fans might recognise Monkey from the Mario Brothers film. But enough of this monkey business, on with the level. So as you might have seen, we were immediately greeted by two reused enemies from Frozen Altars. So once again, reused enemies in this game. Which, I don't know, they're not... I'm not that bothered by it. But what I am a little bit bothered by is this. Well, I'm not really, but... This is windshield skating. It's a new sport. It's where you put your wings in front of you, you don't move your legs at all, and you accelerate across ice. So far there's only been... there's only one competitor in this sport, and that's Spyro. It's lonely being at the top and the bottom and everywhere else because you're the only one. So yeah, this is a monastery in a mountain, probably. And it's not the first time this has been done in video games, because one thing that I think of is the Muppet Monster Adventure. One of the levels is actually a monastery on a mountain, and I would say it's done better. And you might have just seen that chest there, and you might be thinking, oh, it's got a shell on it, and it looks very out of place. Yeah, because it doesn't seem to suit the theme, and I'm thinking that it probably, like, especially when you see the key for it, it was probably supposed to be for Luau Island, but it's probably cut. It'll probably have to be moved because either they couldn't think of another like reason to put a dragonfly here, or maybe they originally had more dragonflies per level, and they had too many for Luau because it might have been the only one that they, I don't know, just the only one they made more than 10 for, or they just decided, oh, we got this chest here, let's put it somewhere at least. But yeah, we got two different enemies in this level as well. The two Riptops, one with a club and one with a snowball. The snowball ones can only be charged or frozen. And it's weird because usually the enemies that can only be charged tend to be smaller, because the ones that have like a shield or metal on them and are tall tend to be invincible. But not this game. Now you might just notice there we were talking to Bartholomew back from what do you call it? Spyro 3. No Bentley though. I don't know what he's doing here though, because this isn't where he lives. Unless if he's moved out from Bentley's outpost. Maybe they had an argument. Maybe that's why they're not like near each other. And okay, Rip Talk. His voice sounds different as well in this game, probably because they just didn't get the same person, but He sounds a little weird. But yeah, the main I don't know, it comes. His challenge seems like a main objective of the level, but really there doesn't seem to be one. There's not. You don't really get a Dragonfly for getting to the end of this level or anything in this one. It's a bit of a mess. But we have to free all the Yetis in this level. They're all just trapped in ice. Just have to flame it. If anything, it's a bit like upside down gems. It's a bit like the Dragonfly Dojo one. Only the Yetis are a little bit more hidden. And then we got the turret. The turret that is a bit weird to use because there's no like accurate way to aim it. It makes a really weird noise. But yeah, we're given the ice breath. The first level we get is the ice level where we have to use the flame breath to do stuff in it. It's probably not the best. Probably wasn't the best time to introduce the ice breath. Makes everything a bit redundant. You got the ice breath? Well, here, have loads of ice. You obviously like ice, so have a lot of it. What's that you say? Too much? Too bad. I'm doing this. But yeah, the Yetis that we free, the designs are based off the evil Yetis in Spyro 2 and 3. So is it saying that not all of them are bad? Or did these guys reform and now they actually have names? Maybe, I don't know, maybe they settled down after their after the boxing career that one of them had in Spyro 3. Who knows? And now we got to capture. Well, that wasn't too bad. That one's been sometimes been really terrible. I think one time I actually fell through the floor when trying to capture that. It was like when I was younger, and I was really angry, and I didn't want to go back up there and try and catch it again because I was scared I was going to fall through the floor again. And once again through a very long corridor. The turret. The turret was in was it Icy Peak? Oh, I don't remember the name of the level in Spyro 3. And was it in Frozen Altars as well? Was it just the magnifying glass? But it looked different. It didn't have quite a narrow barrel to it. We're getting some slowdown. I guess the little snowflake effect is a nice thing in this level. I only just kind of noticed that now. So it just kind of clips through the floor, doesn't really show it landing or anything. I guess that'd be too much to ask. I mean, the level itself is okay, just a bit too spacious. The music's grown on me recently. I found it kind of a bit boring to start with. But it's got that very Spyro 4 thing to it where it likes to use incomprehensible vocals. Now here's an annoying section. It's only annoying if you come at it at the wrong angle because there's like 3 enemies and you can get caught in this guy's sort of like radius to talk. Speaking of this guy, he's part owl. Right, we got dragons and other mythical creatures, so I can imagine there's probably some crossbreeding in the dragon realms. I don't really think it's a good idea. I don't really think it's something really I should be talking about, but hello. He's just like, oh, Spyro's here, and turns his head around. Hello. But yeah, if you freeze him while his head's turned around, his head will stay that way until you walk closer to him. Like I did show that off in a glitch video of mine. Yeah, that section's annoying because while those three enemies are trying to attack you, you'll just start talking to the monkey, and then you can, I think, as soon as you finish talking, if you like time it a particular way, you can get hurt, and it seems a bit, it's just a bit of a nuisance that. And then we got this weird challenge, because this is what Owly Monkey Face was saying to us, that there's these like flying riptocs, as they're called. They're just like pterodactyls, and they've been causing havoc or something, I don't know. But they don't seem to be doing anything. They're just flying around in a circle. Like, they don't even attack, so they seem kind of harmless to me. Don't know why we're shooting them. Is it like a sport? Like, they don't even give gems or anything. Although they make this weird laughing noise. They look really different compared to other riptocs. Flying weirdos. But yeah, just best strategy. Just spam the fire button, I guess. Just try and get you fiddle about with the aiming, trying to get it right. And their hitboxes are bigger than they look. And then the moment you step off the cannon and you shoot them all, sparks is like, yeah, you did it, Spyro. Here's a dragonfly from nowhere. Rather than the monkey who it's the only time you get the. It's weird. It's the only time you get the dragonfly for actually completing the challenge immediately. Usually you just have to go back to the NPC who told you about it for them to give you it. But yeah, there's a bit of a sound glitch that sometimes happens where the pterodactyls, or whatever they're called, sort of like the voice clip, their voice, like the sound they make is it keeps playing even though they're supposed to be dead. And we're greeted by 2 more mammoths. I think they're the last ones. I think we've killed all the enemies actually now. Oh wait, no, there's a couple more. But if you've noticed, there's a firework. The only time there's a firework in the game, which is a bit sad because all the other Spyro games have plenty of fireworks, and they always used to like break chests and whatnots. And this just opens up like a pathway. But yeah, this section's a bit of a nuisance because the way that the Spyro's momentum is carried when he jumps and walks can make the little gaps annoying because he can just fall through when you don't mean to in the slightest. And those tricky riptocs caught me off guard, Spyro. I think he was sleeping because to be caught off guard by the riptocs is pretty difficult. And unlike the other fireworks, this one actually has its own little cutscene rather than just like happening as we go do our own thing. It's very short-lived and very what's the word? It's very underwhelming. And then I realised I probably should have done this bit like now, like because we do have to go up here anyway. because the level design is a bit... It's a bit stupid. We have to go all the way up here just so we can glide our way across there, just so we can go back and get the other stuff. It's very back and forth. I mean, I'm probably sure that there's a proper way of doing that. It wouldn't take as long. But yep, we gotta slowly glide our way into this cave to get the other Yeti.
It's a good thing you came along with.
Bleh, that face. And now we'll be making our way towards the other area that we just opened up, thanks to our trusty firework. I wonder if that reflection in the ice is like another Spyro model, or whether they're actually... I think it is. I think that's what they tend to do with games to make things more easy. But here's the key. It's got a shell on it and a pearl. Very luau. And then we got this weird like platforming. What are these floating platforms? Where did they come from? They seem a little bit random. I do like the kind of like ice effect, like, you know, they've been here for ages and there's ice on them. But we're heading to our first challenge in a moment. It's got pictures of balloons on them. No, there is a balloon in this challenge, but it's not really anything to do with us.